Welcome to my channel. Throughout its 30 years history, the SAG Awards have targeted the very best actresses of the day. The ceremony is hosted by the Screen Actors Guild, American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, which is a labor union formed when SAG, founded in 1933, merged with AFTRA, founded in 1937, in 2012. Facts of medal: height, 16 inches, weight, 12 pounds, number presented, 823, designer is Jim Hymon and Jim Barnett, and manufacturer, American Fine Arts Foundry in Burbank. Set on a block of black granite, the actor is the heaviest awards of the awards season. Not yet dressed, he holds the mask of comedy and tragedy, contemplating which persona he will take when he steps in front of the camera. A team of 10 people are responsible for the handcrafting of each of the awards each year, a process that takes between 3 and 4 weeks to produce. Each awards is created through a process called lost wax, which requires a highly detailed ceramic mold to be filled with wax to create another mold in which the molten bronze is poured into. Due to the delicate process, the actor starts out life with no arms. They are attached at a later point to ensure that they do not break off. The award itself is created from bronze, but to achieve the distinctive green appearance, oxidation, which is a natural process, is sped up with the help of a blowtorch. To date, the Screen Actors Guild Foundation has given out a total of 832 actor statuettes. Each nearly identical and yet each an individual work of art. In this video, we will cover the Best Actress Award winners from the last 30 years. 1994, Jodie Foster. In 1994, Jodie Foster won the honor for Best Actress at the first ever SAG Awards ceremony for playing the lead character in Nell, which follows the story of a feral young woman who has devised her own language. This year, Foster will return to the ceremony to present the award for Outstanding Ensemble. 1995, Susan Sarandon. Susan Sarandon's acting skills shone in Dead Man Walking, in which she starred as a nun offering spiritual counsel to a murderer, played by Sean Penn. Sarandon eventually won an Academy Award for Best Actress for that role and won the corresponding SAG Award too, despite being up against major contenders like Meryl Streep and Emma Thompson. 1996, Frances McDormand. Film critic Roger Ebert called the Coen brothers' blustery black comedy Fargo one of the best films I've ever seen. Frances McDormand starred as a pregnant police chief investigating a disturbing murder and spouting loads of hilarious Minnesotan phrases. 1997, Helen Hunt. The romantic comedy As Good as It Gets features two powerhouse actors, Jack Nicholson as a cynical, rude, OCD novelist and Helen Hunt as a waitress and single mother. The pair pulled off an impressive feat, winning both the SAG Awards for Best Actor and Best Actress respectively. 1998, Gwyneth Paltrow. Shakespeare in Love captures a fictional relationship between the famed poet, played by Joseph Fiennes, and a woman and aspiring actress named Viola Delaware Lesseps, played by Gwyneth Paltrow. As the New York Times' Janet Maslin wrote of the actress, Gwyneth Paltrow, in her first great, fully realized starring performance, makes a heroine so breathtaking that she seems utterly plausible as the playwright's guiding light. In a film steamy enough to start a sonic craze, her Viola Delaware Lesseps really does seem to warrant the most timeless love poems. Perhaps it's no surprise, then, that Paltrow snagged a SAG Award for the role. 1999, Annette Bening. Famous for featuring a rose-adorned, otherwise nude teenage girl, American Beauty tells the story of a disillusioned suburban family. Annette Bening embodies a real estate broker embroiled in an affair and trapped in a stale relationship. Bening beat out Hilary Swank, who was nominated for her role in Boys Don't Cry, though later, Swank ended up clinching the Oscar over Bening. 2000, Julia Roberts. Erin Brockovich, in which Julia Roberts played the titular role, tells a version of the real-life story of a lawyer fighting against wrongdoings by Pacific Gas and Electric Company. Hollywood Reporter wrote of Roberts' performance, "The actress seizes the film's eponymous role with fire in her eyes, possessiveness, and injects the character with all the energy and drive she can muster. Her performance is a true star turn." Roberts won both the SAG and Oscar awards for her deft acting. 2001, Halle Berry. Monsters Ball follows a corrections officer who becomes entangled with a woman who is secretly the widow of a man he had executed. Though Monsters Ball featured some heavy hitters, Billy Bob Thornton, Peter Boyle, Heath Ledger, and Mos Def among them, Berry's performance as the widow is considered among her very best. Not only did she win the SAG Award, but she became the first woman of color to get an Academy Award for Best Actress. 2002, Renée Zellweger. When Renée Zellweger embodied Roxy Hart, the murderous heroine at the heart of Chicago, she sang and danced her way into critics' and audiences' hearts. Most cinephiles knew her as the sweet-faced ingenue, which made her turn into a cruel, exacting wannabe even more fascinating. As Roger Ebert wrote, Zellweger is not a born hoofer, but then again Roxy Hart isn't supposed to be a star. The whole point is that she isn't, and what Zellweger invaluably contributes to the role is Roxy's dreamy infatuation with herself and her quickly growing mastery of publicity. 2003, Charlize Theron. Charlize Theron hardly looked anything like herself playing Eileen Lee Wuornos, a serial killer and sex worker, in Monster. Her transformation went beyond gaining weight and shaving off her eyebrows. By and large, critics called her performance transfixing. She beat out Evan Rachel Wood, who at 16 was the youngest nominee ever for her role in 13. 2004, Hilary Swank. Hilary Swank was the first actress to win 2 SAG Awards for Best Actress. In 2004 she got the honor for her performance in $1 Million Baby beside actor-director Clint Eastwood, playing a female boxer. The film would later win 7 Oscars, including one for Swank's performance and Best Picture. 2005, Reese Witherspoon. Reese Witherspoon beat Judi Dench, Felicity Huffman, Charlize Theron, and Zee Jong for her role as June Carter in Walk the Line. A mashup between 2 biographies of Johnny Cash, the film follows the country music star's tumultuous love affair with Carter, who may have written his hit song Ring of Fire. 2006, Helen Mirren. Royalty was a hot topic for SAG in 2006. Forest Whitaker won Best Actor for his role in The Last King of Scotland, while Helen Mirren won Best Actress for playing Queen Elizabeth II in The Queen, though of course, the Mirren film was about actual royalty in the wake of Princess Diana's death. While the Whitaker role was about a cruel military officer, Mirren also won an Academy Award for that part. 2007, Julie Christie. With Cate Blanchett, Marion Cotillard, Angelina Jolie, and Ellen Page in the running, few could have predicted that Julie Christie might have won. While Christie had many accolades to her name, including an Academy Award for Darling and a role in Dr. Zhivago, her 2007 SAG winning part was in a way from her an independent Canadian film, an adaptation of an Alice Munro short story. 2008, Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep has been nominated for this award the most of any actress ever, with 10 nominations in all. Based on a Pulitzer Prize and Tony Award-winning play, Doubt follows the drama between nuns running a Catholic school and a young black student. As The Guardian wrote of Streep's performance as the head nun, at the center are 2 of the finest actors alive, Meryl Streep and Philip Seymour Hoffman. Once again, they prove capable of transforming themselves, creating persuasive characters without adopting excessive makeup or a battery of eccentric mannerisms. 2009, Sandra Bullock. Based on a non-fiction book by Michael Lewis, The Blind Side follows a young man who fights an impoverished upbringing, gets adopted, and becomes a professional football player. Sandra Bullock plays that young man's adoptive mother. Besides the SAG Award, Bullock also won an Academy Award for Best Actress and a Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in a Motion Picture. 2010, Natalie Portman. Black Swan pits 2 fierce ballerinas, played by Natalie Portman and Mila Kunis, against each other. As Portman's character, obsessed with self-control, loses ground, the movie turns frightening and almost supernatural. The construction of the film and Portman's electrifying acting led to a product that's still discussed and dissected today among film buffs. 2011, Viola Davis. Viola Davis prevailed over Glenn Close, Tilda Swinton, Michelle Williams, and Meryl Streep to win for her role in The Help. Based on the book of the same name, the film chronicles an aspiring Southern journalist, played by Emma Stone, and her relationship to several black maids amid the civil rights movement. However, Davis later told the New York Times that she regretted acting in the movie. "I just felt that at the end of the day that it wasn't the voices of the maids that were heard," she said. 2012, Jennifer Lawrence. Though Winter's Bone helped Jennifer Lawrence break through, and X-Men and The Hunger Games propelled her to stardom, Silver Linings Playbook solidified her celebrity and earned the starlet her first SAG Award for Best Actress. At just 22 years old, Lawrence became the youngest SAG winner ever. 2013, Cate Blanchett. In 2013, Cate Blanchett secured the SAG Award for her starring role in Blue Jasmine, a black comedy wherein a down-on-her-luck, once-rich New Yorker moves in with her sister in San Francisco. Many said the Blue Jasmine seemed to be director Woody Allen's tribute to Tennessee Williams. As Vulture put it, Blue Jasmine is Woody Allen's Streetcar Named Desire, with a Madoff twist. 2014, Julianne Moore. Julianne Moore took on the heartbreaking role of Alice Howland, a professor diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease in Still Alice. Moore apparently spent 4 months researching her role, which would win her the SAG Award. In particular, she met many Alzheimer's patients. As a result, dementia patients reported in one Guardian story that the movie portrayed their struggle with startling accuracy. 2015, Brie Larson. Based on a novel of the same name, Room chronicles the terrifying saga of a woman and her son held captive in a room. As reviewer Mark Kermode wrote, as for the performances, Brie Larson and 7-year-old Jacob Tremblay are nothing short of perfect as the central couple around whom this trembling universe revolves. 2016, Emma Stone. Up against Amy Adams in Arrival, Emily Blunt in The Girl on the Train, Natalie Portman in Jackie, and Meryl Streep in Florence Foster Jenkins, wide-eyed American sweetheart Emma Stone won for her co-starring role in La La Land. It may be no surprise that Hollywood types loved this particular tale about an aspiring actress and a jazz artist trying to hustle and make it in Los Angeles. Stone had made her Broadway debut several years earlier in Cabaret, which likely helped her take on the role, as La La Land was a musical, too. 2017, Frances McDormand. After her Fargo win, Frances McDormand won yet again for 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri in 2017. McDormand wasn't the only one honored for the film. The other actors in the film, including Abby Cornish, Peter Dinklage, Woody Harrelson, John Hawkes, Lucas Hedges, and Sam Rockwell, earned the SAG Award for Outstanding Ensemble, too. 2018, Glenn Close. The Wife, based on Meg Wolitzer's novel of the same name, is about the wife of a famous author. Her resentments and her role in his success are pivotal to the film, and the part was played artfully by Glenn Close. At 71, Close became the oldest recipient in this particular award's history. 2019, Renée Zellweger. She won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for playing a loquacious farmer in the war film Cold Mountain 2003. In 2019, Zellweger starred in her first major television role in the Netflix series What If, and portrayed Judy Garland in the biopic Judy, winning the Academy Award for Best Actress. 2020, Viola Davis. Viola Davis, known for her work across screen and stage, her accolades include both the Triple Crown of Acting and the EGOT. Time named her one of the 100 most influential people in the world in 2012 and 2017. In 2020, the New York Times ranked her 9th on its list of the greatest actors of the 21st century and won 93rd Academy Awards, Best Actress in a Leading Role nomination, for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom 2020. 2021, Jessica Chastain. Jessica Michelle Chastain, known for primarily starring in projects with feminist themes, she has received various accolades, including an Academy Award and a Golden Globe, in addition to nominations for 2 Tony Awards and a Primetime Emmy Award. Time magazine named her one of the 100 most influential people in the world in 2012. She went on to portray Tammy Faye Bakker in the biopic The Eyes of Tammy Faye 2021, winning the Academy Award for Best Actress, and Tammy Wynette in the miniseries George and Tammy 2022. 2022, Michelle Yeoh. Yeoh Chu Keng, better known by the stage name Michelle Yeoh, is a Malaysian actress. Credited as Michelle Khan in her early films in Hong Kong, She rose to fame in the 1980s and 1990s after starring in Hong Kong action films where she performed her own stunts. For her starring role as Evelyn Kwan Wang, an overwhelmed matriarch navigating the multiverse in Everything Everywhere All at Once 2022, she won the Academy Award for Best Actress, becoming the first Asian A to win the category, and the first Malaysian to win an Academy Award. 2023, Lily Gladstone. Lily Gladstone is an American actress. Raised on the Blackfeet Reservation, Gladstone is of Piegan Blackfeet, Nez Perce, and European heritage. She earned critical acclaim for portraying Molly Kyle, an Osage woman who survived the Osage Indian murders, in Martin Scorsese's crime drama film Killers of the Flower Moon 2023, receiving several accolades. She was the first Native American to win the Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in a Motion Picture, Drama, and be nominated for the Academy Award for Best Actress.